Hey guys, it's me, and right now I'm in my bathroom, and I'm going to be showing you how I give Miss Alyssa a bath. So let's get started. So the things that you're going to need is obviously your baby. I do take her pacifier out of her mouth, and I do have her bottle right here. You're going to need, I use my car seats, and I just take off the top. Otherwise you're going to need like a little bath. Lotion is optional. Soap, and one small towel, and then one medium-sized towel. So it's not like those really big ones, it's kind of in the middle. Hang on just 1 second, guys. Alrighty. Okay, sorry, that was really weird. I was just checking if my mom's home. So what you're going to want to do first is fill up this thing with hot water. And make sure that it's hot, not cold. So I'm just going to get her undressed while I'm doing that. And she was in her jammies all day because she is sick. And so it's very important that you keep them nice and warm when they're sick. Okay, I think it's getting pretty warm now. Yep, so now I'm going to just kind of dip that under and let that fill up. This is going to be all wet, so if you want, you can start getting it wet now. Ooh, nice and warm. I'll do that so then you can see. See, this is her little pacifier I love so much. Okay, now that this is all wet, I'm just going to kind of wring it over the side. Okay, that should be enough water, and it's nice and warm. Okay, YouTube, now I'm going to take my baby. She does have a little bit of, yeah. I'm just going to kind of layer in the warm water. I'm going to have her sit down, and then what you want to do is you want to cup your hand like this. Put your hand under there, and flip her around this way. Maybe you'll be able to see better. Yeah. So dip your hand under, so then you have some water in your hand. Then just kind of sprinkle it over. This is why we have the towels, so then get it wet and then squeeze it out over. And I use this very easily. I cover her eyes and squeeze very softly because it could get onto the towel. Otherwise, you could just go like this. Okay. Okay. So there's like this little scratch on her face, and I'll try and get that off. There we go. Okay, now the second step is to put your towel in your hand like this and then pump out the soap. This is lavender bath and body soap, and I use a lot because she's very dirty today. I haven't given her a bath in about 3 days, so she's a little dirty. Okay, smells like lavender, and then her lotion is lavender as well. So get everywhere, and I mean everywhere, like under the neck and everywhere. So what I normally do is I do what I'm doing right now, and then that gets that all wet, and then or all soapy. Then they're back. Flip them around, get their arm, their leg, or at least this side. Get their tummy underneath their neck, and then switch again. And there we go. And then just make sure to get their head really well, because that's like one of the most dirtiest parts. Okay, now you're going to want to put them back in there. Actually, before you do that, sorry guys, you want to kind of wash out your towel in the water. Okay. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this drain over the side, or I'm actually going to put it underneath the car seat. And then I'm going to wash her off. Just like this. And I am going to run some more water. I'm actually going to dump this water out. So I'll do that carefully. Okay. So as the water is coming out, I'll stop my hand underneath it. And as you can kind of see, it's kind of flowing over her. Oh, it's kind of hot. So then I'll make sure to get every part of her wet. And then you might want to flip her over just so then you can make sure that you have everything. Oh wait, this part didn't make it. There we go. Okay, now once your baby is all clean, I'm going to want to lay them out onto the towel. Now if they're not crying, just let them lay there and air dry while you dump this out. Oops. Well, that worked. Okay. And then flip this over right now so then you can see. I'm just going to kind of put it over here. I don't really know where to put it. Here. No. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to wash out this. As long as she's still not crying, I'm going to wash this out. And it's good for them to air dry, especially for not reborns, especially for silicones. So. Okay, so while that is soaking in there, grab this towel and dry up the mess that I made. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to want to do is grab your medium towel and wrap her nice and tight in it. Make sure that every part of, don't wrap her yet, just dry her off. Make sure that every part of her is nice and dry. Okay, and then kind of pick her up and put your 2 fingers like this and definitely dry the back. And now she should be pretty much dry, except the little spots in the face. Oh no! Okay, so then you're going to want to do this. Turn that off. Hi. And I'm just going to put a little bit of lotion on her. Very little, like, do you see that? Just that much. Not very much. And then make sure that you rub it in a lot, especially for silicones. Smells very good. So my little baby is going to smell like a cherry blossom, peach, and white jasmine. So that shall be an interesting smell. Okay, I'm almost done with this. Get her head a little bit. Now get her legs. Make sure that it is everywhere. And then her other leg. Okay, now and then make sure that you get her back too. Now she's a nice slippery baby. Then you're going to want to put a diaper on her. And then put your clothes on her. And then put her to sleep. And she should be all good. Sorry I have to end this video early. It's already at like 8 minutes. So thank you so much for watching. Go check out Jenna's Emmons videos. And comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out, YouTube.